Back guys, in the previous lecture we have discussed the demo of our Firebase authentication project. Now in this video we are going to start the implementation of the project. First of all, open VS Code and create a new application in our project folder. So this is Firebase, and select this application. So here in this I am going to create the new application, npx create react app followed by the application name. The application name is FB auth. That means FB authentication, not FB authentication, FR auth, Firebase and React authentication. Sorry, FR auth. FR, yes. Press enter. So it will start creating a React application with the name FR auth. So by completing this application, you will get the new React application. By completing process, you will get the new React application. It may take around 1 or 2 minutes. Still then we can create our Firebase project. So open Firebase. So this is my home page of the Firebase. Now I am going to create the new project. The project name is FB auth, not FB auth, FR auth. So click on continue. Continue. Here also you need to select your name, create project. Here you can see our Firebase project created successfully with the name FR auth. Now click on continue. So now you need to select the specific platform for this project. So we have to select web platform, and here you need to mention the project name once again, FR auth. Click on register app. So it will give the Firebase configuration object for our React application. Not only React application, you can use that in any web application. So this is the Firebase configuration object. Copy this, Control C, and you have to paste it in the our project area. So it has not created till yet. Let me pause the video until it creates the new project. Here we go, our new React application with the name FR auth created successfully. Expand this, and here we need to install the required npm package. So I will install it first only. First we have to navigate into FR auth folder, cd FR auth, and npm install. First we have to install Bootstrap, then we need to install Firebase, and for alert pop-ups we need to install Sweet Alert 2. Press enter. So these are the required npm packages in this Firebase authentication project. Here we go, our 3 required npm packages have been installed successfully. Now we have to restart the application by typing the command npm start. So here we need to press enter. So it will start executing this FR auth React application. So still then we can create our Firebase configuration file in this src folder. Right click on this, select new file. Here write the file name as firebase.js. Rename firebase.js. So this is our configuration file. So in this, first we have to import the Firebase. Import Firebase from, in the single colons you have to write Firebase. Then we need to write import. So the feature which you want to use in this application. In the previous lectures we have used the real-time database. That's the reason we have imported the database. In this application we have to import the authentication. So you just need to type Firebase/auth. So this is nothing but authentication. Control S. That's it. We have imported the required components. Now paste the following thing in the Firebase configuration file. So this is the Firebase configuration object. Now with the help of any one variable you can create the object of the Firebase, where fire obj equal to Firebase dot initialize app with Firebase configuration. And then we need to export this Firebase object. Export default Firebase object. Control S. So let me check the output first. Refresh the page. Here you can see we got the alert, not alert. This is the default React application output. Now we have to remove all these default stuff. So open app.js and remove this header part. Control S. Write one only h1 text. So the h1 text is Firebase Authentication. Control S. Here you can see all the default stuff has gone. That means our changes applied successfully. Now I will create one component called as the authentication. Authentication is combination of both registration and login. So I will write authentication.js. This is my component name. So in this authentication.js, I will create the functional component RFC. RFC is nothing but React functional component. It is a snippet. So it will give the complete snippet. So in this React authentication, we have to use the Bootstrap grid system. So here you can see this is our developed application and this is our developing application. So you have to make the UI like this. So you have to create the Bootstrap row and you have to use only 4 or 5 columns from that row, and you can place that 4 or 5 columns at the center of the page. So first import the Bootstrap in the app.js. Here you need to type, sorry, this is for CRUD. You need to open app.js. So first of all, close these previous project files. So index.js, close all things. Control S. So here we have total 3 projects. We are going to use F for auth. So open app.js. So this is the app.js. Let me refresh it, the page, whether we are in the correct place or not. Yes, we are in the correct place. Now I will import the Bootstrap. Import Bootstrap from, in the single colons, first you have to write double dots slash node modules slash bootstrap slash dist. Sorry, dist slash css slash bootstrap dot min dot css. Control S. So now in the authentication.js, I will create one row. Dot row. In this row, I will use only 5 columns or 4 columns. Dot call md5. I will use 5 columns. So in these 5 columns, first we have to write one h1 text for our project title. Firebase Authentication. Control S. Then we have to write the 2 input fields. Input type is equal to text, placeholder equal to email, and class name is equal to form control. Control S, and copy this and paste it for the second input field, that means password. So here placeholder is equal to password, and in class names same, form control. And we have to create 2 buttons. Input type is equal to button, value is equal to, the first one is login, or sorry, first one will be register, and class name is equal to btn primary. And I will create one more button. Input type is equal to button, value is equal to login, and class name is equal to btn success. This is my class name. So let me import these authentication.js in the app.js. So authentication. So here you can see I have imported authentication.js, Now I will paste it by replacing this h1 text. Authentication / greater than symbol, Control S. So here you can see there are no errors. Let me refresh the page. Here you can see we got all the details. Now we need to bring this Firebase authentication div to the center of the page. First of all, we have to write justify content center for the class. Justify content center. Here you can see now we are at the center of the page. Now I will apply some padding to the call MD5, or we can apply padding to direct row also. I will apply padding to only call MD5. So open index.css or app.css. I will use index.css, and here I will write dot call MD5. So for this class I will apply margin top 200, and we are overriding the bootstrap. That's the reason we have to specify important tag. Here you can see now our div is at the center of the page. Now we will add some styling to the input elements. Input. First of all, I will add margin top is equal to 20, and here also we need to specify the important because we are overriding bootstrap. Border equal to 2px solid black, Control S. So for this important, Control S. Here you can see border applied successfully. So here we have used only 4 columns. Here also I will use only 4 columns. 5 is looking very lengthy. Call MD4. In authentication also I will use only 4 columns. Call MD4. Yeah, now it's looking good. And for these input fields I will apply the margin left. So input type button. So index.css input type equal to button. So for this I will write margin left 20px important, Control S. So here we didn't got margin. Let me check the error. So here we need not to put the gap after input, Control S. You just need to write direct array symbol. So here you can see now buttons got margin. Now I will apply some shadow to this div like this div. So I will use web gradients color first. Web gradients background color. So from here you can use any one background color to the div. So I will copy this color and paste it for the call MD4. And we need to copy some background color for the body also. For body I will this background color, and here I will apply body background color, and I will write the height of the body as 100 vertical height, 100 VH, Control S. Let me check. Here you can see almost everything we got, and we need to apply some padding to the div. So I will apply padding 20 for call MD div P20, Control S. Here you can see padding also applied successfully. If you want to apply shadow, you can apply. Now I will apply the bootstrap shadow. Bootstrap shadow, and copy this last shadow. And here we need to paste that, Control S. Here you can see now we got the shadow also. So the designing part of the project is completed. Now in the next lecture we are going to implement the developing part. Thank you.